welcome back to the craft room. I am so glad that you could join me. I have a fun and interesting video that I think you guys will like. Now, to be quite honest, this past year I have not watched near as many crafting channels as I used to. I have my few select ones that I watch every video of, or almost every video of, and then there are some others that I watch every now and then. For the most part, I've been doing some farming. It's really nice to be an armchair farmer. You don't have to get out and do anything. You can watch somebody else do it. So anyway, one of the farming channels that I watched did a year in review video of the most popular video each month on their channel. And I thought I would do that and share with you what the video was and how many views it had as of sometime on New Year's Eve. I cannot remember the exact time that I did this, but sometime on New Year's Eve I went through and gathered all the information for these videos. Some of them might actually surprise you, and definitely for sure one of them totally shocked me. So shall we get started? We will start with December and work our way back to January. So December most popular video was on December 17th, and it was and I can't remember the exact title because I just summarized the titles, but I will put links to each of these videos in the description box if you guys are new to my channel and haven't seen them, or you just missed it in your notifications, or you don't remember the video and you want to go back and rewatch it. So without further ado, for December was on December 17th, and it was a Happy Meal nursing home donation, and I believe my progress on my Mary Maxim December Knit Club of the Month project. When I checked, this one had 78 views, which that wasn't a whole lot of time before the end of the month that one went out. So November was on November 12th, and this was the Tunisian Sampler Blanket Part 1, my very first square for the Tunisian Sampler Blanket of 2019. So yeah, that one's interesting. So for October, it was on October 28th, and it was It's Moving Day Again. That one had 79 views. That was when I was moving everything back into my craft room after I did the painting. For September, it was on September 7th, and it was How I Made the Tunisian Alien, which is that right there. It's laying down as like a coaster. And that one had 89 views. Moving on to August, most popular video was on August 31st, and I had to find out, it was an Addy versus an actual hand knit patterning on the same exact yarn. I made one hand knit, and then I also used the same yarn to make a hat on the Addy, and the patterning was different. It was cool. That one had 140 views. For July, it was on July 28th, and it was a What You Working On Wednesday, and I was showing my crochet fidgets. That one has 267 views. Now I realize the farther back it gets in the year, the more chances it does to have more videos. But hold on, one of them will totally blow you away. In June, it was June 15th, and it was the Whip Wednesday episode 2. And I did not write down what the Whip Wednesday was, but that one had 51 views. In May was not even a fiber video. This was on May 6th, and it was the apple-filled hand pies. It had 351 views, and this is one that I did in my GT Express. So yeah, you guys are hungry. For April, it was on April 13th, and it was a Church Lady Yarn Haul, which some ladies from church gave me quite a bit of yarn that I'm still trying to work through, and most of it was Red Heart, and I am thankfully, for the most part, able to get Addy to accept it. But that one had 214 views. on March 10th, which for March, it was on March 10th, and it was yay. I'm super excited. Honestly, I can't remember what that one is now. I'll have to go back and look myself. But that one had 362 views. For February, it was on February 17, and it was my Whip Wednesday Scrap Granny Blanket. So that was the one I was just mentioning in yesterday's video that I gave to my son for his Christmas present. And that one had 70 views. And in January, this one totally blew my mind, okay? This was on January 7, and it was where I was showing how to do what I call the Tunisian ladder stitch. If you remember, I did a washcloth, and then I showed you guys how to make that particular stitch. That video has 1,582 views. It just blew my mind. So anyway, there are my top videos of 2021. If you guys don't remember them, go back and check them out. Add to those views, but it's not going to matter now because it's already been written down. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the craft room. I will try and remember to do this again for 2022, and we will see what's popular for this year. So check back with me right back here in the craft room for my next video.